If you need some durable protection for your 2018 or newer JL Wrangler's hood, this Bushwhacker Trail Armor Hood Stone Guard will be an option that you'll want to look into. Now this is going to be a great choice for your Wrangler if you've started to notice little rock chips or paint damage to the front of your hood from kick up on the street or the trail and either want to cover them up or you want to simply prevent any more from happening. Now this guard is also great if you don't have any damage to the hood and again want to make sure that you have that added protection there, but you're also a fan of that contrasted hood deflector look that this stone guard brings to the table. Now this is going to feature a flush fit to the hood and span all the way across with cutouts on either side for the latches, which will offer a nice finished appearance. Now what I think is most notable about this guard is the two-level design. Now right in the center there is a raised extension like a backbone that's going to act as a deflector, keeping the rock chips and whatever debris away from the rear portion of the hood as well. So not only are you getting protection for that front area where you see most of the damage most of the time, you're also going to get it for the back as well. Now this is going to be made of a tough and high quality TPO plastic material, so it's durable and resistant, allowing it to take some hits and hold up for a long period of time. Now the guard is also matte black and will resist any scratching or fading and overall deterioration from the elements. And what I do like about this is that it's going to have a fine OE style texture, so if you still have OE components on your JL, this is going to match it perfectly. This is also going to be a non-permanent modification and one that's super easy to install, which we'll show you in a second, but this utilizes 3M tape on the back here, so you can ensure that this is going to stay in place considering that it's auto grade and you don't have to make any modifications to your brand new hood. Now this will cost you about $120, which is right on par compared to some other options. Now what makes this stand out, however, is the seamless fit and that two-level design that you don't see very often, and I really like the fact that this is going to have that OE texture to it compared to an acrylic option. Not to mention the flush fitment with the hood rather than other choices that take a more angled approach. Now I think if you're looking for a clean looking guard that's going to protect your JL, this is a great option to consider. Now install is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 15 minutes to get the job done. Now speaking of the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their JL and is going to walk you through the process step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
These are the items I used for install: paper towels, isopropyl alcohol, a utility knife, and an all-purpose cleaner. All right, I am Angela. This is my 2023 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport S, and today I'm going to be installing the Bushwhacker Trail Armor Hood Stone Guard. This is part number J154856-JL. So let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is clean the surface. I ideally would have liked to go through the car wash, but I'm just gonna spray some of whatever I got out here on the hood and give it a wipe down. It's not that dirty, but there's some dust and a couple of bugs on there, so clean it up. So I have an open box item, which means it did not come with any instructions or installation hardware. This is just kind of a stick-on part, so I figure that's fine. But if you're ordering this brand new, you should have some little alcohol prep pads. I'm just going to use some 91% isopropyl alcohol here to prep. Give it a wipe down. Next thing you're going to want to do is line it up, just so you have an idea on how it goes on. Again, this was an open box item. I think it was returned because it didn't match up correctly to the hood. So mine might be off a little bit. It actually looks pretty good. So What I am gonna do next is grab a utility knife, just a little utility knife or razor blade, and I'm gonna make 2 slits. Right here. So I made one on the top and one on the bottom. I'm just gonna do that so that I can start the peel, and once I have it hooked, I can peel it out once I have it stuck on there. So the big thing is when you're sticking this on, you wanna start in the middle and work your way to the outsides as you stick it on there. So next we're gonna peel back some of this tape. And if it's not all one piece, make sure you peel any necessary pieces so that you're not sticking and unsticking the piece multiple times, because that will weaken your. There's one. There's 2. We've got another down here. And then one more on the little end pieces. The other thing is you don't want to apply this in extreme temperatures. It won't stick as well. But like I said, you should hopefully get instructions with yours. Oh, and we didn't peel this either. So we'll give that a little peel. Just enough that I can grab it from the outside, like so. And then, oh, I got it upside down. And then you want to line it up as best as you can. Apply pressure, and like I said, you're going to want to peel and stick from the middle going out. As you can see, that's why I peeled a little in the middle. I made that slit so that I could stick the middle down without sticking the edges, and then just kind of peel it as I go. And there you have it. It's pretty easy. Just make sure it's pushed all the way down. Good as new.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this Bushwhacker Trail Armor Hood Stone Guard, fitting all 2018 and newer JL Wranglers. And remember, for all things Wrangler, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.